looking dapper.
That was a bit nasty. Controversial law just got... It's a temporary modifier, though. And temporary modifier, 24 hours. Main objective fulfilled. Desirable law. Promise fulfilled. And controversial law is there. We'll see. We've currently got 3 sick. None of them are gravely sick. But we've survived another night. That has to count for something. I would hope so. Get a move on, chaps. There's still plenty of work to do. Now, I am going to rise the volume in the game ever so slightly. So bear with me just a moment. Thank you very much for that, by the way, Leave-In. Let's pop this up. And I say slightly, and what I mean by slightly is 20%, which is not really slightly at all. There you go. Let me know if that's a little bit better. The day-night cycle. The city wakes up at around 6 AM. People have some free time until the work shift starts at 8, unless there's construction work to do. After that, they finish the shift at 6. They are free to help with construction again, which can keep them up well past midnight. You can extend the 10-hour work shift if you sign a certain law. Okay, well that's good. That's fine. I do need a lot more wood. So let's get all of my workers out there. We need that super fast. So chop chop people, let's move time along. We're just chilling out, doing stuffs. Stuff and things and stuffs. I've still got 100 raw food. I do need to start getting food rations. Sooner rather than later. I'm going to reduce this a lot. Down to just 5. And then I want the rest of you working at the various wood areas, please. Where's all the wood? There's wood over there. No, that's... Yeah, that's wood crates. Someone already working there. Okay, get you lot over there, please. Let's get as much of this wood in as we can. Right, okay, we're getting a decent amount now. Let's get the rest of the huts down. So, tents. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right there. I could just go all in with these around here, or I could start pushing them out a little bit. I'm sort of tempted to, actually. It looks like I'm not going to be able to easily get them to a line around here, though, which is a bit of a shame. They'll be a little bit colder if I put them out there, though. They're already going to be cold enough. All I need is for another... That'll be 40 of the 80. So that leaves us with another 4. So 1, 2... Yeah, I'll just pop them all down, I guess. Around the middle. We'll try and keep everyone warm. We are going to need a couple of other places, though. Let's have a look. How much was it for food? The cookhouse requires 20 wood, and it's a much bigger building, actually. How much does this produce in terms of heat? The cookhouse has a base heating of 1. This has a base heating of quite a lot, actually. I'm going to drop that... I'm noticing places where I can build stuff out there. I kind of want to lock this into them if I can. We'll pop that one down there, since it's quite a lot hotter. Can I build a road? Yes, I can. Build a road out there. And next up, I want another 2 homes, and then we're good. Wasted space. So bad. So ugly. So evil. Nevertheless, we're going to build it there. There we are. Right, we've got a new objective. Child shelter. A note of thanks. We just wanted to thank you. Back in London, it was only the wealthy that didn't have to send their kids to work. In this new world you're creating, we can see things will be different. It was the right thing to do. Hope rises slightly. Oh, wow. Actually, we're getting a lot of hope from that. Getting an awful lot of hope from that. I approve. Street under construction. Okay, well... Peeps, I actually want that taken care of now. So I'm going to pull back a couple of you from here. I know that you'll get a load of other work done, but we've got a lot of work to do. So I'm going to pull a load of workers back, and hopefully we can get all of you working on all of these things right now. I'm assuming that they'll get to work straight away. Yeah, it looks like they will. Don't forget the streets, Aavak. Already taken care of. How's the game? Well, I've only just started playing it, Freestyle Wyvern, but I'm enjoying it so far. Just got you. Aavak, how long have you been streaming already? You should be able to type up time and I'll let you know, but for about an hour. I'm not very far into the game because we spent like 15 minutes just chatting and stuff, and it was like 10 minutes before that where it was just like the pre-stream stuff. I love them walking around with the little lanterns and making roads. It's such a small feature to add to a game, the roads building themselves based on how people move, but it's such an awesome thing, in my opinion. All right, let's have a watch. Things are going okay. We've got a decent chunk of people getting to work right now. Let's zoom in, though, and actually have a proper look around. Aavak, if you don't get the cookhouse ASAP, everyone will eat 1 unit of food. Cooked meals are far more effective. Yeah, I do understand. I understand. I was just... That was a little bit easier for me to get going. Base heating level, much like the... Honestly, that would have been better down there, but it's fine. At least it's going to be the same level, so if I want to, I imagine I can build streets around like that, but that is going to be a colder area. Works out for the day. Okay, well, everyone get back and start building all these buildings for me, please, so that we get more and more people without them having nothing to do. 15 children prohibited, idle workers, total of 15. Let's get all of this done. I would like this built so that I've got more people to go out and get stuff done. It's comfortable. It's actually a very comfortable place. Prevents getting ill. Good. This place is livable. Very low risk of getting ill. So there is a risk of being ill if it's only livable. Good to know. Very good to know. Hunters leave the city to hunt in the Frostland for food. They work from 6 PM until 6 AM. Initially, they bring up to 15 units of raw food from each hunt. Research upgrades to significantly increase the hunting yield. Okay, not bad. Food and hunger. Number of hungry, starving people. Efficiency, 15 raw food per day. Hunter's hut. Hothouse, 30 raw food per day. Cookhouse, 2 food rations per raw food unit. So it'll double our food, basically. The cookhouse prepares meals for people. It produces 2 food rations from 1 unit of raw food. Raw food is provided by hunters and hothouses. This is sometimes found by scouts during their exploration. You can do scouts. When there are no food rations to be had, people will start eating raw food. Wow. Thank you very much, Carney Fox, for the cheers. Let's see. Aavak, if you don't get cookhouse, yeah, no, that's fine. Aavak, assign kids to the shelter. The kids should already be in the shelter, should they not? No children in shelter. Oh. Why is that? Prohibited. 15 children. What? I can't assign them, though. They only go there during the work day, do they not? I think it's only during the work day. Work hours, rather. Right, there we go. Let's zoom in. Got the cookhouse inoperable. Requires at least 1 worker. I would like... Now, does this affect how many people... Oh, shelter promise fulfilled. Everyone feels relieved with a roof, even a flapping one over their head. Hope rises. Managed to get everyone in the colony into homes that are comfortable right now. So they are not getting ill from that. Secure food. People from our convoy. With basic resources secured for now, we can try to rescue the people we left behind. Build a beacon. Scout Frostland and save as many survivors from our expedition as possible. We'll need a workshop to design plans for more advanced buildings. Alright. We'll have a look at that. Okay. So build a workshop, build a beacon, rescue survivors of our lost expedition. Let's pause things for a moment. Thank you very much, Spanorama! Draghen, see what you've started! Oh, Spanorama. Tip 1 bit. I'm sure he won't notice. Oh, that's dangerous. That's dangerous. We'll fill the cup, though. And then when someone tips something heavier, like a larger cheer or a tip or a subscription, that's going to cause the cup to explode, which is always kind of pretty. Into the wish list it goes. This game does look pretty cool. It certainly is pretty cool so far. All our workplaces are full. Oh, there's only a maximum of 5 there. Okay, well, that's fine then. Soup will produce 5 rations from 2 food, so it's better than that's 2.5 basically over what we'd normally get. No, actually no, we'll produce 4 rations from 2 food. Oh no. Sorry, I thought it was Oh, well, yeah. 2 rations on 1 food, or... Yeah, I guess it's more or less the same. But, no, I was getting that completely mixed up there. Okay, so 4 rations from 2 food. Yep, 5 rations from 2 food. I don't see that as being particularly useful to me. I'll be honest with you. Right, I would like the maximum 15 here. They'll bring in 15 per day. If I drop that down, it'll just be a little bit less. I can afford to only have 10 coming in per day, because that'll give me... Well, that'll only give me 40 food, and I need more than that, to be fair. I do need more than that. Alright. I really could build a child shelter somewhere else, though. That is taking up valuable space for regular rooms down there. I might move that around, since the child shelter could easily be built out here if I wanted it to be. The only issue here is roads are my problem, but I think it would be worth my time doing this. What say chat on the topic of moving this to maximize my use of heat? If I move the child shelter, I can move more huts and the like in there.
Wow. I have been rewarded.
Clearly all you naysayers telling me to do evil things, you forgot that the virtuous get rewarded by the ice cream. Sorry, milkshake. Well, what kind of ice cream? Gonna have cream in my beard now. Dark Aavak gets coffee, but Light Aavak gets milkshakes. Can they give me one too? I don't know about that. I mean, if you want to visit, sure. For everyone saying that this milkshake looks delicious, I am happy to inform you that it tastes delicious as well. Wow. We visit, we get delicious milkshakes. Be right back. Booking plane ticket. Right. Okay. So, in terms of moving things around, I think it would be wise to move it myself. I want to maximize heat. I don't strictly need to move it right now, but I think it would be useful to do so. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to get it moved up there. I'm then going to have to build out a road, though. But that's fine. I'm okay with that. Let's get that moving. Once that's built, I'll demolish this. Until that is built, I'll leave it sat there. This should be okay. We should be getting some extra food in and such. And getting the roads built as well. Good times. I find Scotland. Why, you ask? Aavakian milkshakes. Teaching Lady Shelab how to make milkshakes. Best thing I've ever decided to do. Right, everyone's getting back out to... Oh no, those must be my hunters. Heading off to hunt? Yep, looks like. Did they just disappear? They're vanishing! Except those ones. Those are not vanishing. I'm not sure where they're going, but... Yep, they're gone. They've disappeared into the coldness. Very well. Ghost hunters. They're just that stealthy. That's why they're such good hunters. They disappear into the frozen boundaries. Where... let's get to work. We can't add up now, indeed. Right. Okay, well that is actually built. Awesome. So I would like this. Can I demolish easily? Should be able to. Let's have a look at you. Yeah, you're fine. Alright, demolish. Now, please. Thank you. Right, people are just chilling out for now. We've got 6 ill already. That is particularly rough. Okay, what is chat feeling on radical treatment or sustaining life? Should we aim to try and treat them and keep the ill, the gravely ill, around for now? With a view to try and get to the point where we can house them and eventually treat them without amputating? Because there's only 6 sick. There are no gravely ill as yet. Chop shop, radical. Do I need to heat the homes during work hours? They're meant to be empty, no? I imagine they are empty during work hours, but the problem is there's no way for me to increase their heating if I built them far further away from the generator. Blue Phoenix Storm. Aavak, you misunderstand. We don't want medicine, we want Thunderdomes. Okay, we'll get the Thunderdome soon, but first and foremost, sustained life, I think we're going to go for. It'll be 18 hours before we can get another law.
A new law has passed.
Health. It's only got a base heat of 1. I need 25 wood for that. Alright, that one's being torn down. Good. We're almost at the 25 wood. In fact, we now have it. Medical post. Let's get the medical post down here because that should... Oh. Damn Drat and Blast. If only I could move that around. Hello, Tilly, outside my window. Well, I may eventually be able to move this, I guess. Stockpile. I guess. Maybe. Let's get that
Time to get to work.
set to build. I'm going to pull back 5 of my workers to get this made quickly. There we go. Next up, what else can I build? Resources gathering posts. People working here gather resources from nearby coal piles, wood crates, and steel wreckage. Oh, so I could just build that out somewhere and they just gather automatically. That would be awesome. Workshop. Okay, let's look at that again. Base heating level of 2. 15 wood, 5 steel. A lab equipped with everything an engineer needs to develop designs for various buildings, technologies, and improvements. I think this sounds rather awesome. Therefore, I would like it made. Build it over there. We're going to pop it down there. Get the road going out. We'll eventually hook it up down there. There we go. Let's get these things made. I think Lady Sheila just... She only went out 5 minutes ago. Yeah, I think Sheila just went and let her in. By the seams of it. Right, so let's get this up and running. We need the workshop, then a beacon, then look for survivors. Very hard for Light Aavak not to win when I've got a delicious milkshake here. My goodness. You have no idea how tasty this is. I've already gone through that, so I don't need to read it again. We are converting that food fantastically quickly. I approve enormously of this. Enormous levels of approval. The cookhouse doing their job. They can convert 40 food an hour. An hour? But I like only make 15 food a day. We do not need that many people working there then. One person working there will produce 8 food an hour. That's more than enough for 24. Well, they're not going to work all 24. How long do they work for? They work from 8 until 6. So that's 10 hours Actually, that's still more than enough time. One person is more than capable of taking care of that. All of it. That's fine. So with that in mind, how much are we bringing? Can I see anything? Click to toggle the temperature overlay. Whomp. This is the only particularly cold house. There. That's a bit of a shame. Do I have anything like brings up my like stocks? Economy. There. Alright, so coal. I'm gaining 60, but I'm consuming over twice of that. That's not good. Food. Gaining 30 rations, but consuming 80 a day. Not good. We need more hunting posts. Untreated citizens, citizens in treatment, citizens cured yesterday. Housing, we're doing okay. We need more room, but realistically, but you know. Steel gain, wood gain, we're doing alright with these things, but I'm going to say we desperately need more. So, for food, we're going to build another hunter's hut. I think. It's rather important. Sure, let's get that built there. And, I mean, eventually we're going to be able to get other sorts of things. From what I understand, we'll be able to research different types. Can I get that built? Yes, it's already been built. Different types of food production, but for the time being, we'll focus on this. Resource depot extends our storage capacity for a chosen resource. Coal, wood, steel. Okay, that means I can eventually get rid of that. That's good. Medical post. I need engineers for this only. Alright, pause. Where did I put my engineers? All of you coming back. Where are the rest of my engineers? Actually, I only need 5. So, all 5 in there, please. Waiting for workers. There we go. Let's have a look at this. What's that? Health operation. Yeah, that's all fine. Hello, Carriot. You coming in to check on me? You wondering why I didn't open my window for you? She's wandering around. She's playing with this string on my phone. That's what I get for leaving her toys around. Okay. We need more coal, though. Quite desperately so. So I'm going to get all my workers, all my available remaining workers to work down there. I don't need that many workers over here. Well, actually I can pull them back a little bit. Let's get some engineers down there as well. Right, there we are. The sick are going down quite quickly. 5 sick are being treated. 9 are hungry. They shouldn't be hungry because we've got a ridiculous amount of food. They're going to eat. Okay, carrying resources going to eat. That's fine. They're taking care of their needs. That's all I want from them.
End of shift. Go rest all you can.
Why did I decide to build in Siberia? I'm assuming that my people left London because London was worse than here. But I don't know. Excuse me. Yeah. 12 people should be going and grabbing food. Weather changes. Ooh. Some buildings, such as the medical post or the workshop, require intense mental labor. Oh, this is workforce, sorry. From people employed there, and as such can only be staffed by engineers. Workers only provide manual labor. Children can't be employed at all initially. You can check your workforce distribution by clicking on the icon for the bottom right corner. Hunter's hut, cookhouse, workshop, so on and so forth. Okay, so the icon in the bottom right corner, and weather changes. The temperature in the city is constantly changing. Pay close attention to the forecast for the next 5 days that is shown to the right of the temperature at the top of the screen. A thermometer icon indicates the direction the temperature will change. However, the mouse over it for details. When it gets colder outside, the temperature inside buildings drops as well. Buildings differ in the amount of protection they offer to the cold. To see the factors affecting temperature in a building, hover the mouse over it. When it gets colder outside, the temperature inside buildings will drop, so on and so forth. Okay, good to know. I see. That makes it a lot easier for me to see where the engineers are. It's cool. Right, research. Let's have a look at you. Use the workshop to develop new buildings and improvements. You can boost research speed by building several workshops. 1 workshop is at 100%, 2 is 130, 3 is 150, 4 is 160. Yeah, I'm not too keen on that. Researchers in is grouped in tiers. You have to research a tier upgrade before you can start researching the technology in that tier. Researching each topic costs resources and a certain amount of time. Alright, well, I need you. All of you, none, and all of you in there. Go. And Hunter's Hut. I would desperately like more food being brought in, but you know what? None there. I'll allow you to continue working as best you can. Alright, that will do for now. We're bringing in a little bit more food. Take care, Blue Phoenix Storm. There is some lore on the world found once Aavak starts sending out scout teams. Ah, cool. That's it for me. Need to go pick up my lady from the train station. Take care, Linnea J. Right, so we've got the workshop. Now build a beacon. Is that something I can straight up build right away, or is that something I need to research in tech-wise? It's probably something I need to research tech-wise. Do I click on it for that? Research goal not set. Can I... add new research. There we go. Steam hub heaters, I assume of... Oh no, I don't actually have these. Allows us to build steam hubs. When powered by the generator, these contraptions create additional smaller heat zones around them. Each active steam hub consumes 3 coal per hour. Heaters allows us to use heaters to heat workplaces during working hours. Each heater raises a workplace's temperature by 1 level and consumes 1 coal per hour when running. Alright. Beacon, well, we're going to be going for that one, but let's have a look at what we've got. Faster gathering. People will gather coal faster, steel and wood. Alright. Coal Thumper. Allows us to build a coal thumper. By pumping pressurized water into underground coal deposits, the coal thumper washes the precious resource to the surface, forming a pile of up to 560 coal per standard workday. Enough for 2 gathering posts. Wow. I can only assume, though, I'd need a huge population to run 2 gathering posts and the coal thumper. Turns frozen trees into usable material, produces up to 80 wood per standard workday. Okay. Steelworks. Allows us to build steelworks, extract iron from deep deposits, and process it to deliver up to 40 steel per day. Food, health, and shelter. Hunter's gear. Thanks to better snowshoes and enhanced camouflage, hunters setting out for the Hunter's Hut will return with more food from each hunt. Up to 20 raw food per hunt. Okay, so that'll increase it by a quarter. It only takes 7 hours to get, but we're going to be going with this one first. It's going to take us 7 hours, 10 of this, and it's going to cost us 20 wood and 35 steel to do. But we've got enough, so go ahead and start that, please. There we are. D&D mech. Brexit must have been much worse in this game's timeline. Oh, damn it. Well played. But yeah, Hunter Gear will be next. That'll be the next one, definitely. Operating at 33%. 93%, sorry. Oh, 1 person is in treatment. Okay, one operative provides 7% there. That's fine. They are being treated. Is being treated. I'm not sure how long that's going to take. So we'll see how that goes. But I can pass a new law in just a few minutes, so we'll try and keep on top of the laws where we can. It's going to go down 2 levels. Ouch. And then go up 1 level after a little bit. Yikes, that's painful. That is going to be really painful. Super duper not good. Super duper not good. Alright. Well, there's not too much we can do about it, so we're just going to have to like it and lump it. Right, new law. Okay. Now, here's the thing. So we could get apprentices at this point. Our children can help. Extra rations, overcrowding, triage, clearinghouse, prosthetics. What's the care house then? The gravely ill and amputees will be cared for at low cost in special homes. After introducing this law, another one can be passed after 1 day and 12 hours. The care house. The gravely ill are kept alive in care houses and no longer burden medical posts. Residents of care houses eat half as much. Hope will rise slightly. Alright. But extra rations. We can feed sick people extra rations to help with their recovery. After introducing this law, another one, new ability, use extra rations in the medical facilities to speed up recovery. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. Overcrowding. Our medical facilities should be fully utilized, even if we have to put the patients on the floor. The capacity of the medical facilities is doubled. Using the extra capacity will cause discontent. Discontent will rise slightly. I mean, as much as I'd love to, the idea of being able to give them really, you know, plenty of room, that one seems like a minor evil for a much greater good. A dueling law, wow. I think I'm going to go for engineer apprentices, though. I'm doing really well, thank you very much, Orko. How about yourself? Ah, of course, I can activate overdrive for the generator. Good call, Solar Lance. Very good call. Right. Well, it doesn't mention anything about a greater disease spread. It just says that people would be unhappy about it. Which, honestly, I'm not as worried about. I mean, it would be nice not to, but at the same time, it's also better to at least get them being treated, even if it does mean that they're going to be a little bit unhappy. I'm going to go for engineer apprentices because my children are then going to be able to contribute, but in a very safe way. So, sure, and it'll also treat them a vocation. Children from the child shelters will help at the workshops, speeding up research. Yes, sign this into effect. Children will learn engineering in the shelters to help with new designs. Right, it's time the children start earning their keep too. Good, we depend on engineers for every day of our lives in this city. Okay, people are generally happy. Wow, there are no discontents. No discontents. That's fantastic. We're doing... I'm not going to say we're doing. We're not. But, you know, we're doing. That's what we're doing. We're doing. That's it. We're just doing. When it gets cold, I may well have to increase the temperature here. The cookhouse is the only place which has a low risk of someone getting ill. Would I be able to build a heater in here, I wonder? Storage. Meals ready to eat, 150 standard meals. We're making 40, but we're consuming 80 per day. Which is not good, but... Another day, another shift, indeed. Get to work, people. Get to work. Now, if we have children helping us out here, I'm going to actually speed things along a little. Ooh, let's slow this down.
Brace yourselves. Cold is
Discontent just
coming.
happened. Okay, discontent. Cold at home. Let's have a look. Yeah. Chilly, and this is cold. Moderate risk of getting ill. Low risk of getting ill. That's overdrive. This. There we are. Womp. Now, it's going to take a little bit of time for that to catch up. There we go. People are not as unhappy now about being cold at home, but these ones are still there. I hope I don't freeze to death on duty. So do I, Mercy Fowler. The temperature's starting to make life really difficult. Well, you're just going to have to live with it. There's not a lot I can do. Okay, technology is being worked on. We're going to have to work through this for 2 days before the temperature gets better. Wood crates depleted. Oh no! Right, so I've got a load of workers heading back. Then you can max out there. And whatever's left can go over here. There we go. 1 sick absence, that's fine. Too cold. This building must be at least chilly inside to work. Oh! Well, that's bad. That's mega bad. Is there anything I can do to help with that? I wonder. I don't think so. I don't think so. What are these? Dismantle street, dismantle building. No. No, we're going to leave that for now. We'll see how it goes. For the time being, we're not going to expand things. We don't need to. But we're not going to be generating any new food for a little while, which is rough. I think we're going to have to get a means of heating a little bit better. There's no point in me having them there, though, if they're not doing any work. So you go ahead, do something else. We've got plenty of places you can work. I mean, all of them are cold. Don't get me wrong. It's not going to be good work, but it'll be work. So, you know, crack on. We've got food working its way back. Ooh. Family torn apart. People from our convoy. Sir, a woman came forward after we built the workshop. She said that her husband and daughter didn't reach the city with the main group, but she's sure they're still out there. She wants to join the first scout team we'll be sending out. She urges you to hurry. We'll do what we can. We're getting close. Though, I guess I should probably prepare for the eventual influx of refugees. Since we're going to have a lot of extra people who are going to need housing. 22% already. And we're so far away from the next temperature. That's going to be painful. That's going to be so painful. Mild frostbite. A citizen became gravely ill. Oh no! One of our engineers has become... people has become gravely ill due to frostbite. This will keep happening if people have to work in such cold. Okay. Actually, it's telling me that there are no gravely ill, just saying that there are 3 sick. Very well. We'll see how that goes, but... I could try and keep them back from having to go out there and work, but I don't think that would be necessarily wise. Steel wreckage depleted. Okay, everyone back then. Actually, you can go out and grab that instead. I'm afraid. Can I build the care home? No. Beacon research allowed us to build a beacon. Okay, so let's pause game for now. Beacon tech. Beacon allows us to send scouts to search the wilderness for goods and survivors and bring them to our city. Lookouts will also spot incoming groups of people. 20 wood, 35 steel. It's expensive, but actually, let me check out what do people work there? It doesn't mention it. If they do, I could build it over here, perhaps. I could build it even further. I mean, if this doesn't need someone to work it, perhaps it is literally just a beacon. Is it like a beacon that you need to keep lit? Regardless, I'm going to build it further out and just hope for the best. But we'll see. Right, next, technology tree. Right. Food and shelter, I can get the hunter's gear, or I can build heaters. I think I'm going to need the steam hub because I'm not going to be able to build my homes around the generator any further. So yeah, I'm going to start work on the steam hub. Are the children helping this? Research rate 106%. Yeah, I guess the children are helping with it. Kids are helping in engineering facilities. Is that giving us any new tutorials? No. Okay, it hasn't yet. Okay. Thank you very much, Ferret Cam, Osgwelach and Da. In a bit, maybe. It depends on if they're awake. It is the first stream of Frostpunk for me, and progress seems to be going okay so far. Waiting on this to be built, though. Sorry for slipping. It's just too tasty. Beacon built. We are no longer lost and blind. From now on, our people will be able to survey the ice barrens and that surround us, the Frostland. Ooh. Ooh. That's actually pretty cool, the way that this lights the way. A tethered balloon. I like it. Oh, okay. Lost Expedition, okay. The Lost Expedition sends scouts here to learn more about this place. Numerous tents. We can see people moving about. They must be lost members of our expedition. How does one do this? Go directly to the beacon to deploy a new unit. Okay. Oh, scouts. I need 5 workers and 40 wood. At least 5 citizens must be available. Very well. Very cold. High risk of getting ill. Low risk of becoming gravely ill. Oh, do the scouts... Oh, damn. I didn't realise that this would affect... But we're going to have heaters, which I can build somewhere out there soon. And I'm going to have to build them nearby anyway, so... It isn't the worst. Alright, I would like to know what I can take away. Workers. None. Then create. Womp. Okay. Our home, the only shelter from the deadly cold. All our hopes live and die within. We've got an observatory and we've got a lost expedition. Go there. 11 hours to arrive. Go ahead. No, this seems odd. Like, the scouts aren't going to be there. So why would the beacon itself affect their chances? Low risk of becoming gravely ill. Small risk of requiring an amputation. Straight up requiring an amputation. I guess if frostbite gets that bad. Ah, there we are. It's now showing that I've got 4 sick, 1 gravely. Okay, we've got a little thing going on here. Ockham. Are you saying that if people want Ferrocam, they should cheer more bits? No, that is not what I said. I don't think so. Anyway. Did I say that? I would be surprised with myself if I had. My lord. Dark Aavak coming out even more. Sorry, but too delicious. Right. We're still doing okay, and yeah, I'm already overdriving. I'm already at 45%. I'm assuming this goes down over time. I bloody well hope so, at the very least. Okay, let's have a look. Ready to search. People cheer as the giant observation balloon soars above the city. This is a real feat. Everyone feels proud of the work they've done to make it happen. Volunteers have lined up eager to go looking for our lost people in the Frostlands. The woman who came forward earlier is among them. We needed a win. There we go. Get out there, people. Bit wars again. I found these. Here, take them. Oh, it's fantastic. 9 bits for the bit throne. Cheering for Ferret Cam. Like I said, it's if they're awake. Maybe. I refuse. I'm not just gonna wake them up for money. If they happen to be awake and they feel like being bouncy, then sure. But other than that, no. Beacon allows you to explore the Frostlands with scouts. Click on the beacon's base to open the beacon panel and create scout teams. Scouts are self-sufficient and can venture great distances from the city. They may find precious resources, survivors, and perhaps shed light on the world and its fate. The progress of your scouts is shown through the icon in the upper right corner. Ah, there we are, yeah. I see. Let's go. Discontent, cold at work. Yeah, okay. This is what's causing people to be cold, I think. Well, we're halfway to what we need. It'll be fine, people. It'll be fine. So many bits! Filling the bit cup! Okay, that's the last time I'm doing it. It's okay. You can calm down now. It's fine.